I can buy this same drink for $3, $3.50, $3.95, and $4.60. And they're all the same block. So why do we pay such different prices for the same product? Convenience. Excuse me, sir, do you have any convenience for sale?
No.
That's misleading advertising. There's big money in making products more convenient.
Eureka! I put convenience into rice.
It's a clock.
It's actually a visual representation of time saving because I couldn't think of a better way to represent the saving of time that wouldn't in itself take too long.
This all-new convenient microwavable rice is just 4 times more expensive than standard rice. You're paying that money to have it ready in 90 seconds rather than 25 minutes.
Hurry up, old man.
What's your rush, Sally? When I was a boy, we were taught to have patience and wait for our minute. And that was my 7th cat.
And it's amazing how convenient we want things to be. You would have thought that quick oats, ready in 2 minutes, would be quick enough.
Too quick, if you ask me. When I was a lad, it took about 3 hours to cook a pot of porridge. That's how I got my hat.
What, I have to pour honey on myself?
Whereas for nearly twice as much,
Porridge comes in a sachet?
you can cut out the complex task of measuring a cup of oats.
Yeah, and it already comes with honey in it. I can't put that in myself.
Convenient.
Giddy up. I wasn't going to say anything else.
And it's not just porridge. We seem to really hate measuring things out.
I can't use this. How am I meant to pour this powder into this lid?
When for just 3 times the price.
Same washing powder comes in tablets.
Well, don't you have to take it out of the wrapper?
Duh. The wrapper's dissolvable. I don't have time to unwrap things.
When it comes to stock, your choices are overwhelming. You can boil your own water and add in your own stock.
Oh, I am so sick of all this spoon lifting.
Whereas for just 2.5 times the price, you can break in a pre-measured cube into the water.
It's hurting my fingers.
But for just 8 times the cost, you can get a concentrated liquid to pour in with water.
Why do I have to deal with 2 liquids? It's so splashy.
And for just 15 times the price, you can get a pre-made stock.
Better.
So let's take stock of the situation. The thing is, paying more for convenience isn't necessarily a bad idea. It just depends on the product and your situation.
Yeah.
I told you the clock is simply meant to be a visual representation of time saving because
If your boss offered you an extra $10 to stay at work for an hour, you'd probably tell him to get stuffed. But you might walk from shop to shop comparing prices for an hour and only save yourself $10. While others surf the web for hours looking for a bargain. This could be a massive waste of your time unless you've got nothing better to do. Although, I guess it's not a waste of time if you're doing it at work. Right. Sorry, Mark. I guess lucky no one's looking at the overseas productivity, hey? Psychologist Dan Ariely goes even further. He argues that we're irrational when it comes to how we spend our time and money.
If you were looking at a car stereo costing $100, you would be very likely to drive across town for one that costs only $80.
How did he know I was going to do that?
But if you're going to buy a car for $30,000, you will be very, very unlikely to drive across town or even a smaller distance for a discount of $20.
Of course I wouldn't. I'm not an idiot.
The point is your wallet doesn't know where the $20 comes from. It could come from saving $20 on a stereo. It could come from $20 saving on an expensive car. $20 are $20. But in one case you would drive to get it, and in another case you wouldn't.
Well, what I mean is that...
Humans are essentially irrational. Some may call them irrational idiots.
Hey, this is my segment. So paying less isn't always best. Although, if you are going to pay more...
This is how you measure out a cup.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Make sure that the extra cost is worth the time and effort that you're saving. Because you're the one paying for the price of convenience. I don't have a car.
Irrational idiot.